Hi to everybody. Hi Novabug. I think it's a great concept. This Friday questions. I like it. So this I thought I'd join in. It's actually the first video I've seen, but I'll be watching in a long time now. So nice to meet you. I'll do my regrets from number one being the worst, and well, here I go. Number four, like probably a lot of people, I've got two rage regrets. Number four, sorry, being smashing up my one of my Xbox 360 joypads, which I've got still here. I don't even want to throw it away, even though it's useless. It was a wired one, so it can bounce in straight back. But playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I had a real rage. The unfairness of it all. How dare I be killed? Yeah, I launched my pad at the floor, which smashed most of the bits out. I tried fixing it, but I can't do it. And then it bounced up and smashed into the TV cabinet unit. And we've got a big solid wood cabinet, and it hit one of the handles, which is a square wooden handle, but it smashed half of the handle. And my regret mainly is not actually smashing this as much as smashing the TV unit, because that meant when my wife got home, she wanted to know what had happened to the TV unit, and I did for quite a while blame it on the dog chewing it, and I got away with that for quite a long time, until she actually saw me one time throw a pad, and she put two and two together. So that's my first regret: rage smashing a pad and more actually damaging a unit, and showing how immature I am whilst playing games. So that's my first. My second one is another pad smashing moment, but this is a long time ago when I was full of hormones, about 14, 13 maybe, and I've still got this as well, which I'm sorry about the poor quality, I'm just using my laptop. My most favourite pad ever was this Super Nintendo Pro pad, or SN Pro pad, sorry, with what was slow motion, although it's not slow motion, it's just pause the game really quickly, and a load of auto buttons. But I was playing on the Peter Pan Hook game, platform game, which were really good, and I actually got all the way to the final boss battle to fight against Hook, and in the old-fashioned games where you just couldn't, you only had so many continues and lives. I'd used all my lives and all my continues, and Hook, it was one of them ones where one hit I'd win, one hit he wins, and he got the hit, he won, and that's when I lost my temper, sat in bed, and I just smashed it straight on the side of the wall, and it's my first ever rage break. I mean, it actually works. There's nothing wrong with it apart from it's very uncomfortable to hold. Thankfully, Leeds Game Fair, I got a new one. I actually got two new ones, exactly the same. But that still disappointed me for years and years and years, and even now, because it was such a good pad back then, it disappointed me. And also the fact that meant I never ever played that game again, which I did enjoy, and I never finished, even though I got to the very last battle. So that's number three. Number four. I can't even count today. Number two was when the GameCube came out. I didn't have too much money coming in, and I really wanted a GameCube on launch day, and I even went and got the pre-order and got the little cardboard box, which I still have somewhere. I shall show you really quick if you don't mind. Sorry about that. The cardboard GameCube where you got some goodies. I even pre-ordered and got that. Anyway, so I went to get the console, and to maximise how many games I could get with it at launch, I wanted to try and get all of them. I unfortunately traded in all my Dreamcast games. Now you can see a few Dreamcast games up there, but I had probably twice as many as that, and I traded them all in. The main regret of trading them in is not just that I traded them in, because as you can see I collect and I don't trade anymore. Well, that was last time I ever traded games in. The regret of trading was the fact that I was so pumped at getting the GameCube that I needed the money. So at game, they did the old, well, that's a shit game, you can have £1, that's £1. And I pretty much took £1 for every game that I traded in. £1. It frustrates me so much. I could rage smash my own face into the table. Even now, it still hurts so bad that I only got £1 for each one of these games. For the sake of getting Luigi's Mansion and some other games. You know, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy them games, I did. But that's number 2. That's really high. But my biggest regret is when I were about 15. That's when I kind of like I was playing football a bit more, maybe going out in the park, maybe on a few tipples of the old alcohol, as some of us did. So for about a year or two, I kind of fell out of video games a little bit, and I didn't really play it as often as I did. And then, so what happened is my auntie asked if she could borrow my Super Nintendo games. I had about 20 games at the time, and she asked if she could borrow them for my cousins. They're only young, probably about 10. So I said yeah, and they took the games. And then, like I say, maybe a year or so later, I decided, right, I'm back into gaming again. I'll go get them back. And I called up and I just come up to collect them Super Nintendo games if you've stopped playing with them. Yeah, we stopped playing with them. But I don't think we've got them because we sold our Super Nintendo with all the games. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. So you sold my games without asking me. Ah, brilliant. Oh, and that was it. There was no remorse and no apology, no, well, here's some money towards the games or anything. It was just, this is what we've done. Oh yeah, bye. I think she had a look and she found one game left in a cupboard, which was Mortal Kombat 2, which I was really thankful for because it's a brilliant game. I've still got it. But the fact that, you know, I had about 20 games and I can't even remember what I lost even, because I replaced most of them quite quickly. But I can't remember what I lost with most of them. A few of the FIFA games, which I know I can pick up fairly cheap. It would just, well, a few of them were boxed, and I had quite a few good ones. Just the shock and disappointment of actually losing about 20 games for nothing. But that's the last time I ever lent games out. I think I did it once again. Sorry, it's not the last time, obviously. I did it once again to another cousin on a different side of family. Same thing, I didn't get them all back. Shadowrun, which I loved. I never got it back. I've got the box empty, but I did buy another copy, so I do have it, but I've got an empty box. So yeah, don't trade, don't lend. That's my advice, because you'll only regret it. And don't smash up your stuff. That's my regrets. I hope it interested anybody. Hope to hear other people's responses. Nice to meet you, Novabug. Like your videos, and I've subscribed, and I'll keep in touch with most riders. That's brilliant. Nice to meet you all. Bye bye.